What's up, everybody? It's your boy J Rock. Today I'm gonna be hitting you with another fragrance review. Today we're gonna be reviewing something from the House of Banana Republic, from the Icon line. This is a dark cherry amber. Now their previous offerings had numbers like vintage green 78, so and so 17, 24, whatever. This ones don't have numbers, just as dark cherry amber, and the previous ones were all clear bottles. This one is this line, the second phase or second batch or whatever you wanna call it. They all have different color bottles. This one being a tinted red color to the glass bottle, which I'm digging. I like that they have different color on the bottles. That's kind of the main thing that made me want to pick this one up because I like the bottle and the color of it. And you can still see the juice. You can still see through there how much is left. And it's pretty simplistic, much like the older bottles. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes when it's not trying to do too much, it comes off looking more elegant and so forth. These almost look like the private line from the Chanel's. Has a pretty sturdy cap, pretty heavy. Has a rubber bumper here, so when you place it, when you close it, it closes in. It doesn't snap into place, but it kind of holds it. You can hold it from the top if you wanted to. I personally wouldn't recommend it. I prefer you hold it from the bottle. I don't want it slipping off one day and falling on the floor and breaking, right? Okay, so yeah, the bottle's cool. I'm thinking I'll give it like a 9. It's cool. All right, off the atomizer, smells very sweet. Now I've worn this a few times. The sprayer's solid. I'm digging it. Smells real nice in there. When you just spray it like that, it smells good. Now on skin, when I actually spray it on myself, however, I get a strong cherry note, and it comes off kind of like powdery, like almost I don't want to say dusty. It's more like powdery to me. But when I smell cherries in the grocery store, like not those synthetic cherries that come in a jar and with liquid and so forth, not those. Just your regular cherries that are in the fruit section, they come out kind of like dusty to me. That's what I get, something similar, like a powdery and cherry, and it's pretty strong in the first 3 minutes or so. Starts dying down a little bit. Once you let it settle in, 5-10 minutes later, it doesn't smell powdery to me anymore. Then it turns kind of creamy, like a cherry and creamy. It says it has a cherry blossom in the mid note, so I guess that's what's giving it a creamy texture to it. Now this also says it has pink freesia. I guess it's that pink freesia note that gives it almost like I almost want to say like waxy feel to it. So when you get that pink freesia with the amber, it almost, you know what it reminds me of? All through high school, I've always worn lotion, and all through high school, I wore the Jergens Cherry Almond. So with that amber and that pink freesia, it gives it almost like I wouldn't say exactly like an almond smell, but it's very similar. So this has that cherry, that dark cherry with that amber and freesia. It reminds me a lot of that cherry and almond lotion smell. Very close. I would say not spot on the same, but it's very reminiscent of that. So I like that lotion. I wear it for a lot of years. I still wear lotion all the time, but I like to mix it up. I wear different kinds, not just the same scent all the time. But yeah, that's kind of it brought some nostalgia. The scent profile. So yeah, that freesia that gives it like a kind of waxy feel. When I smell it, it goes back and forth. Like sometimes it feels a little bit creamy, and it feels kind of waxy, then creamy. Like it kind of switches back and forth between the two, like they're fighting each other. But all in all, it's a nice scent. It's not that strong. I wouldn't call it a skin scent, but it's not like a strong projector. It's not gonna fill up a room. You will be noticed though when you approach somebody or whatnot, come across someone, they will notice you're wearing a fragrance. It smells strong enough for when the person directly in front of you is speaking to you, they'll catch whiffs of it. Now longevity on this, I get about anywhere between 4 and 5 hours. So I'm gonna say somewhere like 4.5 hours too. That's where I'll be comfortable saying 4.5 hours is like guaranteed. Don't get much more than that though, maybe 5. All right, now I like to mix this fragrance with this Bath and Body Works body cream. It's called Gingham. It's a strong ginger note, obviously. Has other smells. It has a notes back here, I think. Has violet, ginger, and blue freesia, and white peach, and cashmere. It's a nice scent. There's the body cream. So the body cream, while these don't project super strong, they last you all day, like 10 hours. And the lotions, they last you maybe 2, 3 hours and the scent goes away, right? So these, the smell stays there for a long time. So these are good for like layering, where you'll get these notes like in the background. I like to wear this with that dark cherry amber. So I get that ginger note in the background. When you smell it up close, the ginger note obviously is stronger because you're smelling it up close. But when you smell it from far, you just get vain hints of it along with the dark cherry and amber. I feel this livens it up a little. So I like wearing this one mixed with that. It adds an interesting contrast to the fragrance itself. Now these, the body creams, like I said, they do last longer, but they're in these tubes, right? So these go bad after like 2 years or so. So if you got a lot of them, you're better off getting these small ones, because if you have a bunch, they're gonna go bad. Or if you want to collect these and you want a bunch of them, you're better off getting the lotions. They smell very similar, although the scent only lasts an hour or two, and these last forever. They do last, the body lotions, they don't go bad. You could have them 15 years and they'll still work, right? Just putting that out there, depending on what you want to do. That way, maybe that information can be somewhat helpful for you if you collect these. So yeah, guys, all in all, I would say this fragrance is for a niche audience, in my opinion. What I mean by that is, I'm not saying like, oh, it's niche quality and it should be worth a lot more. That's not what I mean. What I'm trying to say is this for a niche audience. I mean, this is for someone that knows what they like. Someone, you got your Aqua di Joes, these Dior Sauvage, these like mass appealing fragrances for someone that hasn't really developed a taste yet for like what they want. You know what I mean? So they get those that are mass appealing. They just please everybody. As you get older, as you try more fragrances and so forth, you start knowing what it is you like, right? So this is one of those. I don't think everybody's gonna like it. This for, like I said, a niche audience, for people for very specific individuals that kind of already know what they like. They already know if they like the cherry note. They already know if they like a darker scent, like like for those type of people. Or if you're a collector, you're just gonna buy everything because you collect, right? And it's a dope ass bottle, so you're probably gonna buy it. But like I said, it's not gonna be for everybody. It's gonna be hit and miss. Some people not gonna like this. They just want to smell good, smell fresh. This, maybe they'll like it, maybe they won't, because this is definitely not fresh. This is more like I would wear this at night. In my opinion, this screams night to me. This doesn't say, daytime out in the sun. This is not the vibe I get from this. I walk on the beach. It's not what I get from this. This is something I would wear at night to go out drinking with the fellas, or maybe even if you're at the beach, but at night, once it's a little bit windier and so forth, I wouldn't wear this in the high heat, or probably for most of the summer in general. I probably wouldn't reach for this. Will this get you compliments? I've worn it a few times, maybe 5. I personally have not got compliments with this, but I could see this pulling some compliments, especially if someone likes cherry. It's not a strong cherry note, but it is there. You will notice it. Like, have you ever drank that black cherry soda? How that tastes, this kind of smells like. So yeah, that's the best way I could describe it for you. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in buying, go ahead and pick it up. You can find it at your rec stores, $20. Not a bad price. It's a 75 ml, solid price. The bottle itself is very sturdy, very heavy. Other than that, hopefully leave your comments in the bottom. Let me know what you think about it, if you've tried it before, or let me know if this video helped you make a decision, if this is something you would want to buy. Help you make a decision and saying, yes, I do want it, or no, that doesn't sound interesting to me. And if you don't have time to leave a comment, go ahead and hit that like button. That helps support the channel. Other than that, I'll check you guys out next time.